right, we're doing review. We're doing minute 22, which is review, and that looks like this. All right. Question number 1. If you flip a coin 10 times, how many times will it land on heads? Well, first of all, we all know that there's 50-50 chance that you could get it on heads because you have 50% for heads and 50% for tails. But it's all chance. You can't guarantee it, otherwise it wouldn't be a 50-50 chance. It would be guaranteed. So it would be impossible to tell. You can't. You can try it and you might get one of those answers, but that doesn't mean it's guaranteed. Which shape is a pentagon? So when you think of a pentagon, a hexagon has 6 sides, a rectangle has 4, penta is 5. So this is a trapezoid, a rectangle, and a hexagon. So B. And I'm going to put 5, 4, 4, and 6, just so I know if I was going to show somebody how I knew. And this is the shape of the one at the government. Write the fraction for each. 2/5. So that means 2 out of 5. You could also write it 2/5 if you wanted to write the fraction. And then write 3/4. 3/4 or 3/4. You can see them either way. Number 4. Write the fraction that represents the shaded boxes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there are 7 shaded. And then I'm going to count the other ones all together. 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you're writing the fraction, you have to count all of them. You don't want to say 7n/3. You want to say how many there are together. That's your denominator, which is 10, or 10 total. And then your numerator, and I'm going to put a D for denominator. Your denominator is like your whole, and then your numerator, what was shaded, 7. Next, I'll put a numerator. It doesn't say anything, but they do want you to solve this. 3 times 4 plus 4. So if you remember, parentheses, exponents, multiplication, and division, these are done together. Same with addition and subtraction. This does not necessarily apply to this one, but you do need to do multiplication first and then addition in this one. So 3 times 4, 3, 6, 9, 12. So we have 12 here. So that takes care of this problem. And then we have plus 4. And I usually try to rewrite it just so I can kind of make sure I'm in the right spot. 12 plus 4 is 16. Next, number 6. Complete the pattern. 4, 8, 12, 16. Now, if I didn't know, I could just count up 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 would be my next number. And this is showing that it's adding. The rule is plus 4 every time. I mean, they don't ask you that, but that's really good to know. Number 7. What is the perimeter, distance around of the rectangle to the right? So they just want to know, and they don't give you feet or anything, so they usually just say units, square units. So you're just going to count the sides. So 1, and I'm going to put a line through it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 square units. Obviously the area, if you think about the area, it would be, you'd think it'd be bigger, But some of these, because you're counting the sides, you'll count them twice. This is actually a 3 by 4. So 3 times 4, if you were actually looking for the area would be 12. In this case, the perimeter is bigger than the area. Next, according to the graph to the right, so over here, A equals, so they don't even tell us what the whole point of this grid is. And I'm not going to lie, this kind of stuff frustrates me because it's like, well, who cares anyway? We'll just pretend that this is class size. So class A has this is number of kids. Class A has 5 kids, class B has 20, and class C has 30. So A, according to the graph to the right, what does A equal? A equals 5, B equals 20, and C equals 30. Remember, this is review, and we're just practicing good work habits and checking our work and showing our work. So if you feel like this is easy, that's awesome. It's review, and it's meant to be that. Looking back, I'm not going to lie, some of these things, like just remembering how to write fractions or remembering how many sides are in a pentagon, that's probably not some of your summer conversations. So it's good to just practice. 8 times 6 is, ooh, I know it's 48, but I guess I was writing something different. So we're just going to mix it up, turn that into a 48. And 8 times 4 is 32. 8 times 7, which is one I usually forget, is 56. And if you didn't know this, you just skip count. See, obviously we know that these are all 8s, like these are all 6s, and you could have just counted right over to the side. 8, 16, 24, 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, and 80. And actually, if you look at the pattern, 86420, 86420, it actually does continue, it doesn't change. So the ones column is, and then it skips, it goes 1, 0, will there be a 0 there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. That they would go up. So you can actually count patterns on, it's kind of good to do this. I'll do that for my 6s. 6, 12, 18, 24. I'll put a 0 in front of that 6 just to see if we can find a pattern. 30, 36, 42, 48. I also like doing this because you can notice that there are common numbers. 48. So these would be called common multiples, not factors. So 48, 54, and 60. So let's see if we can find a pattern in the ones place. 6, 2, 8, 4, 0, 6, 2, 8, 4, 0. So there is one. Which is interesting. Up here it's 86420, 86420, and it's the same numbers just in a different order. 62840. Kind of funny. Okay, so how many times does 6 go into 24? 1, 2, 3, 4. How many times does 6 go into 36? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many times does 6 go into 18? 1, 2, 3. Sweet, and I checked my work. So this is, if you needed to check your answer key is over here, minute 2 in the homework packet. But this is correct. I'm not going to do my work incorrect. I'm going to model it correct for you guys. If you ever find a mistake, let me know. So, all right, I got 100%.